Welcome to another episode of All-CAW Wrestling Action, live here from Tampa, Florida. I'm the Big Daddy D.
I'm the Little Daddy E.
And coming out here, all dressed up in matching colours, it's Team NXT. Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura and Hideo Itami. Now the last time that these guys came out here, it was Shinsuke Nakamura that was the NXT champion. But now, of course, since Takeover Toronto, it is now Samoa Joe that's got that belt. And then they ended up playing his really crappy first theme song for some reason when he was a babyface.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they realised, oh shit, wrong theme. Then they played his more sort of badass heel theme instead, you know. Hang the fucking DJ indeed.
Jesus.
So anyway, I'm the Big Daddy D. Hello there.
Hello, Daddy E. Hello again.
And we're continuing with King of Trios. Now, originally we were supposed to have here tonight the Suicide Squad taking on the Wyatt Family. But we had some backstage altercations earlier on in the day that prevented that match from taking place. We're going to go back in a moment and roll the videotape, so we can show exactly what went down as we see Team NXT making their way into the ring. And isn't it nice that Hideo Itami didn't get injured before we recorded this?
I know, it's amazing.
Oh, he sent a sad little tweet earlier on the week sort of saying, I'm getting fed up of missing opportunities. It's like, oh, get well soon, Hideo.
Send it to Hideo. Don't you just want to give him a little kin tickle?
I do, on his little beard that he's got there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's roll the footage and see exactly what went down. As you can see, Eric Rowan was attacked backstage by both El Diablo and by Deadshot in the car park, and they ended up beating old Big Red up, including this suplex right on the back of his head there. Absolutely devastating. Obviously the Suicide Squad looking to take out the Wyatt family before their match. There was a sack of shit slam there. And that pretty much just knocked Eric Rowan the fuck out, and they won by way of knockout for some reason.
Yeah.
But that's not all. It wasn't just Eric Rowan that was taken out of action, but also Braun Strowman, attacked by none other than Killer Croc, who threw him into this plain glass window not once, but twice. As we'll see, the second time actually breaking the glass.
Bang on.
Killer Croc is the fourth member of the Suicide Squad, and Braun Strowman, who was very much the difference maker in the Wyatt family's match against the Unholy Alliance, which the Wyatt family won in a shocking upset. It means that the big man has been incapacitated. Is that going to make a difference tomorrow when the Wyatt family take on the Suicide Squad? We shall have to wait and see. But coming out here now in their sort of black and green attire, even though their entrance outfits are still blue, never mind. It's the New Day. Yes, it is.
Hooray. And such. I don't know, right?
Is that all?
Yes.
Is that all you've got?
Do you need any more?
Yes, I do require a little bit more.
That's asking for too much, being greedy.
Well, okay, well let's talk about how exactly these two teams got to this stage of the King of Trios tournament, this being round 2.
Why, it was Team TNA!
I'm saying we've got the notes here on the table. Yes, indeed, Team NXT did defeat Team TNA in order to advance to this stage in the tournament. Meanwhile, the New Day beat the Elite. And no, I don't mean Friday episodes of Games World back on Sky One back in the day.
Stop.
You don't get that, do you?
No.
I mean Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Here comes Big Joe with a series of punches and kicks there to poor old Kofi. Kofi's like, oh shit, what did I do to deserve this? And Joe thought he was going for a pin, but he just picks him up and fucks him back down again. Good God almighty. So tomorrow we will see if the Wyatt family are in any kind of condition to take on the Suicide Squad. Don't forget, the Wyatts defeated the Unholy Alliance in a shocking upset to advance to the second round. Meanwhile, the Suicide Squad, who are also known as Team West Coast Cause, beat Team Lucha Underground. As we see Xavier Woods tagging in, at least I think that's meant to be Xavier Woods. A little hard to tell here on this version of 2K16. We've had a bit of a play of 2K16 for the Xbox One.
It's the same.
No, I completely disagree with you. It's clear where all the love and attention and all the hard work went. Basically, It went on new gen and not the stuff that was last gen. It was like, just make a slightly better looking version of last year's game.
That's all we deserve.
But you've got like a really weird universe mode going off at the moment. Your mate Kempy?
Just mate.
Just mate Kempy, yeah.
Yep.
We're not using his real name, obviously. You've got like a universe mode going off where you've got... well, you're in charge of Lucha Underground, aren't you?
I got Lucha Underground. He has Ring of Honor. And this one guy who comes around sometimes has CZW.
CZW? Jesus!
He got a load of cool guys like Suicide. But he doesn't know who most of them are.
Ah, right, so he's not really a wrestling fan.
No.
Right, well, we'll have to bring our weird-ass universe mode back to All-CAW Wrestling at some point. Maybe we'll do that once this King of Trios tournament is over and done with. As Joe tags into Shinsuke Nakamura, these two are sworn enemies, but they seem to be working quite well together there against Xavier Woods, who doesn't have a trumpet to blow on for this episode. So sad.
We need to get him a trumpet.
So, no doubt, as you're watching this episode, you've already opened up a couple of windows on your advent calendar. I did, and I got behind window number 2, a wee Christmas ballad.
Wait, you got a chocolate one? I got a real one.
Did you? Oh, lovely.
Never trust advent calendars that you find in men's bathrooms.
Yes. There's a hair on this one. So, yes, it basically means that here at All-CAW Wrestling Towers, we've already got our tree up. We've got the tree up, we've got the decorations up, but at one point we had to trek out to B&Q. Other DIY stores are available in order to get some new festive lights, because the ones that we've had for the last 10 years have basically buggered. And whilst we were there, we came across something that I didn't even realise was a thing. Bluetooth Christmas trees.
Yes, really.
Yeah, basically you can connect your phone or mobile device up to a Christmas tree and you can play music or whatever through the Christmas tree and the lights will flash in turn to the music.
It's like speakers, but for people with more money.
Basically, yes. So I was in the middle of B&Q connecting my phone up to the Christmas tree. Now, I thought I'd be a nice person and play some good music through the Christmas tree. And I had Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley playing over the top. And to be honest with you, it did get a good reaction, you know. I was continuing to walk around B&Q, you know, as normal, whilst Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley blared over the speakers. And from looking over, people were smiling and they were enjoying the song. I mean, put it this way, it made a nice change from all the Christmassy tunes that are playing, you know. And just as I was sort of disconnecting the Bluetooth, because I was about to leave the store, stood there at the Christmas tree with the biggest grin on his face you can imagine was this big Jamaican guy going, yeah, man. So he clearly approved. Now, you see, I'm a nice person. But someone who's not quite as nice as me might take advantage of the fact that this Bluetooth signal is not password protected.
Oh.
That is something that is surely up for being used in the wrong way. For example, playing audio from Cassette Boy's version of Harry Potter.
We're off to a good start.
Pulled his flies open and his large purple prick stood out like a tsunami. It was swelling like a monstrous balloon and her vein was throbbing.
I'm sickened.
One of Harry's best friends, went down on him.
No. Yes.
Stretched her mouth tightly, entirely round his head and
No.
sat gulping wetly.
Stephen Fry, no.
Noisily, but the swelling didn't stop. Loud ripping noise rent the air. His trousers were in bloody tatters. He blew his prick from her mouth. It must be 14 inches, said Hermione.
14?
She jerked Harry off, pulling on his head with her little finger sticking out. Harry was shaking all over. He felt his stomach clench. Harry squirted a nasty-smelling liquid into Hermione's face. Hermione spluttered and blinked, her great ruddy face dripping.
No.
Excellent nosh, she burped. I just lost control.
Oh, it's happened to us all, Harry.
Help.
Yeah, Stephen Fry has heard those before and he absolutely thoroughly approves of them. J.K. Rowling, not quite so much. So yes, I could have quite easily have had Cassette Boy's Harry Potter blaring through the loudspeakers of this Christmas tree at B&Q, but I did not. But bear that in mind though, if there is someone in your street that does have a Bluetooth Christmas tree, you could quite easily walk past their house and have that playing. That's going to make for a very awkward Christmas day, isn't it?
Santa has not brought presents because he heard Harry Potter the Underage Blowjob playing over your Christmas tree.
Santa has not brought presents this year. He's brought filth. Pure liquid filth.
And you smeared it all over your walls.
Industrial grade porn.
Industrial grade? What the...
Yes.
Like Transformers? Oh.
Indeed. The walls are thick with grunt sweat. As Samoa Joe is back in there with poor Kofi Kingston. Oh dear, Kofi's getting a bit of a kicking out there, isn't he, in this match? As Hideo Itami tags in, and now we get to see Itami in action with a big flying dropkick to Kofi Kingston. Oh, right, so, yeah, Christmas trees. Christmas trees, oh Christmas trees, how lovely are your branches? Well, my branches are quite nice, but the branches on this tree are coming out with pure smut and filth.
Oh.
And
It's
Hermione,
a feature.
and Hermione Granger gasping.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, speaking of things that came across as surprising, Cody Rhodes is now a champion in Global Force Wrestling. Presumably to remind everyone that Global Force Wrestling is still a thing.
Yay?
Yeah, there's a picture of Cody Rhodes with this title over his shoulder, and Jeff Jarrett sort of smiling and pointing, and Cody Rhodes has got a bemused look on his face as if to say, well, when I left WWE, this wasn't exactly high on my bucket list. Appearing at Ring of Honor, yes. Appearing at PWG's Battle of Los Angeles, yes. Even appearing in TNA, yes, why not? But holding the title for Global Force Wrestling? Not quite so much.
Featuring such prestigious performers as Hornswoggle.
Oh yeah, and do you know who is currently still the Global Force Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion? Magnus!
Why?
Yes, who's probably better known for being Mickey James's husband.
At least it's better than James Ellsworth.
Yes. I thought, he gets to plough Mickey James every night, so lucky bastard. Hey, and Mickey James, we saw it NXT Takeover Toronto. She hasn't missed a step at all.
Currently being more successful than her husband.
Yeah, and she's not stepped in a WWE ring for about 6 years. As Samoa Joe is brought in the hard way by Big E Langston. Look, we've got the two big guys in the ring now. Oh, and then he tags in Xavier Woods. Probably not the best idea, considering that Samoa Joe is an absolute freaking monster.
And also that for some reason Xavier Woods never seems to wrestle.
Yeah, well, no, he has been doing it more and more often. As the green team and the red team going at it, and I don't know what Xavier Woods did there. He sort of fell over and Joe went over dead.
Huh.
That's interesting. Xavier Woods, now what's he going for? A springboard? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It didn't work the first time.
That can go on Botchamania. And, a kick right to the scrotum. And now what's he going for? That move, the most useless move in wrestling. Let's open up the mailbox and see what kind of comments we've had over the last 7 days. Johnny Test is the best says, are they playing WWE 2K16 last gen? Yes.
We are indeed, because we're too poor for current gen.
But, I think, how things are going, I think a jump up to next gen, to an Xbox One may be very well in our future,
Yeah.
Hint, hint, Santa Claus.
I also like your profile picture of some sort of turnip. I'll save that for my... I'll save that to my stash for later.
But Johnny Test is the best. Yes, it looks like it's a turnip that's kind of got the annoying orange's face on.
I like it.
Is that being safe for the wank bank later on there, little daddy E?
Oh, but of course.
Wesley Landon Woodsley stated on our New Day vs Elite video at the 1640 mark, they said that was a diamond dust made famous by Masato Tanaka, who wrestled in ECW. Well, thank you very much there. Juan Pablo Franco Carrera wants to see Undertaker Retro, Sting 99 and Bray Wyatt versus the Meow Mix. Okay.
I don't quite get where Bray Wyatt fits into there, but okay.
But why not? Wesley Landon Woodsley again pops in, commenting on our BWO versus Street Fighter and Meow Mix versus Team Disney video. Din din, I want chicken, I want liver. Meow Mix, please deliver. Thank you, Dr. Evil.
What does that part of it? Oh, okay.
1989 Worms 1 said on our Team Cap versus Team Iron Man video, who forgot to pay the Lecky bill? What is this TNA? Great round 1, all aboard the hype train of All-CAW Wrestling's 2K16 King of Trios tournament quarterfinals. Great match as always, and have a nice week. Well, thank you very much, 1989 Worms 1.
And feel free to join this hype train, because unlike the hype train for the new NES type console thing, we can actually deliver.
Yes, that's right. We don't we certainly have enough stock to deliver to our fans. And that was a nice springboard frog splash off the ropes there by Kofi Kingston. JCB84 says, how about Joker versus Deadpool? Well, we've already had Joker versus Deadpool. We had them clashing with each other previously when Joker was in his Suicide Squad attire. Perhaps you'd like to check back over our All-CAW wrestling videos and see that. Or perhaps I will reply to your comment with a direct link to that video because I'm a nice person. Yes.
Hello.
Jason Deverox? How do you pronounce that? Deverox.
Devrou.
Saying yes to that Thanos, Doomsday, Apocalypse, Darkseid, 4-way steel cage match. I think we're going to have to do that at some point.
Let's
Put
go
these
ahead.
4 big bastards inside a steel cage and watch them kick the shite out of each other.
I like it.
Farmer Production says, so the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man is in All-CAW Wrestling. Does that mean that the World Heavyweight Champion is a 15-year-old?
We've had someone even younger as a hardcore champion. They beat Water for the title.
Oh yes, Justin Bieber.
Well, no, Little Danny knew.
Oh yeah, Little Natty New, yes.
Justin Bieber was defeated by Water.
Yes, he is very young. He is very young. He was an amoeba when he won the title. Any more comments over the last few weeks? Over the last 7 days. Rick C said with regards to my photo where I was stood there with Iron Man, damn it, Big Daddy D, were you and Tony boozing it up again at the bar? Also, love to see Thanos in All-CAW Wrestling, but the match I was thinking was actually Thanos versus Drax.
Drax Teaster.
Drax Teaster. Also, his favourites for this tournament are the Suicide Squad all the way, as winning this tournament will redeem them for their movie. Oh, a chap called Ivan Ligallo, he keeps replying to our videos saying that he wants Popeye in All-CAW Wrestling.
Okay.
Seriously, he wants...
He also had a comment just saying L1.
Yeah, well, if Popeye is in a match in All-CAW Wrestling, he will see it
5 bajillion times.
He'll watch it 5 bajillion... Well, we will hold you to that, Ivan of El Gallio. We will have a match with Popeye on just so that you can live up to that bargain.
We'll tie you to a chair and force you to rise up in Clockwork Orange style.
Clockwork Orange style.
You will watch it all.
Yes. Come and get it in the yarbles. Oh, and hang on a minute. Team NXT have just secured a pinfall.
Oh boy.
We better talk about the wrestling for a moment.
We got told to talk about the wrestling by the fans. We need to stop.
Well, we did, but we're also opening up the old mailbox and having a read of some of your lovely comments.
Because we love you very much.
We do love you. We do love As we see the big high five there from Team NXT. Well, they work together very well, considering that Shinsuke and Samoa Joe beat the shite out of each other in Toronto.
They're all very good friends.
Meanwhile, Hideo Itami is going, please don't let me get injured again.
Please don't have them eat me.
Team NXT, we are best friends. Right, well that's it for another episode of All-CAW Wrestling Action. Be sure to come back tomorrow. We're going to have the Suicide Squad against the Wyatt Family, or whatever's left of them. How are we going to finish off this video, Little Daddy E?
Let's go with a bloke with a metal starfish glued to his head, alternate between laughing and wiggling his tongue.
Okay, let's.
That one's been saved with a stash too.